Have you ever walked away from a conversation and suddenly thought, "Why did I say that?" Or spent hours replaying a tiny mistake while everyone else had already forgotten it? If that sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're experiencing one of the most fascinating tricks your brain plays on you. Today, we're exploring why your own mind often becomes your biggest critic, and more importantly, how to stop it. Psychology shows that the human brain evolved to detect danger, not happiness. Thousands of years ago, noticing threats kept our ancestors alive. In the modern world, that same survival system often treats embarrassment, rejection, or uncertainty as if they were life-threatening. That's why one awkward moment can feel much bigger than it really is. Your brain isn't trying to make you miserable. It's trying to protect you using outdated survival software. One of the strongest psychological effects behind self-doubt is called the negativity bias. Research has consistently shown that negative experiences leave a stronger impression than positive ones. Imagine receiving 10 compliments and 1 criticism. Which one stays in your head all day? For most people, it's the criticism. Your brain automatically gives more attention to potential threats because, from an evolutionary perspective, ignoring danger was far riskier than missing a compliment. This explains why successful people can still feel like failures after one small mistake. Another hidden reason is something psychologists call the spotlight effect. We naturally believe other people notice every detail about us, but in reality, they're usually focused on themselves. You think everyone remembers the presentation where you stumbled over a word. They probably don't. They're busy worrying about their own mistakes. Realizing this can be incredibly freeing because it reminds us that our internal spotlight is much brighter than the one the outside world shines on us. Your brain also loves certainty, even when certainty isn't possible. When information is missing, your mind starts filling the gaps with assumptions. A friend replies late to your message, and suddenly your brain invents stories. Maybe they're upset with me. Maybe I said something wrong. In reality, they may simply be busy. This habit is called cognitive distortion, your mind creating convincing stories without enough evidence. The problem is that emotions often accept these stories as facts. There's another invisible habit called comparison bias. Social media has made it stronger than ever. Every scroll exposes you to carefully edited highlights of other people's lives. Your brain compares those polished moments to your unedited reality. That's an unfair comparison, yet your mind treats it as objective truth. Over time, this constant comparison quietly weakens confidence, even if your own life is going well. Perfectionism creates another psychological trap. Many people believe perfection leads to confidence, but psychology suggests the opposite. Waiting to become perfect often prevents action, and without action, confidence never grows. Confident people aren't those who never fail. They're the ones who keep acting despite failure. Confidence is built through experience, not perfection. Memory itself can also work against you. Every time you remember an event, your brain reconstructs it instead of replaying it like a video recording. This means your memories can slowly become more dramatic or more negative over time. A small mistake from years ago may feel huge today simply because your brain has rewritten the emotional details each time you recalled it. Fortunately, psychology offers practical solutions. The first is to question your automatic thoughts. Instead of asking, "Why am I like this?" ask, "What evidence actually supports this thought?" That simple shift activates more rational thinking and reduces emotional exaggeration. Second, separate feelings from facts. Feeling insecure doesn't prove you're incapable. Feeling nervous doesn't mean you'll fail. Emotions are important signals, but they aren't always accurate descriptions of reality. Another powerful strategy is keeping small promises to yourself. If you decide to read for 10 minutes, exercise for 15 minutes, or wake up at a certain time, follow through. Every promise you keep becomes evidence that you're reliable. Confidence isn't something you discover. It's something you repeatedly build through action. Finally, remember this: your brain isn't your enemy. It's a prediction machine trying to keep you safe. Sometimes it predicts danger where none exists. Sometimes it mistakes uncertainty for failure. The goal isn't to silence your thoughts forever. The goal is to recognize that not every thought deserves your trust. The next time self-doubt appears, pause before believing it. Ask yourself whether your brain is showing you reality or simply replaying an old survival pattern. That single question can change the way you see yourself. And once you stop believing every negative story your mind creates, you make room for something far more powerful: clarity, confidence, and genuine self-belief.